Nothing like a nice hot cup of coffee on a cold winter's day, am I right? Well, hello, and welcome to Weathered Oak Media. I'm Will, and I hope you've all been well out there, despite all the troubles in the world these days. It's been a long time since I made that statement here on my channel. I guess about 8 months or so, almost 9. And it looks like I might have even lost a subscriber or two along the way, but that's what happens when you're not posting content. Well, what can I say, really? Between school and work and everything else in life, 2022 just simply hasn't given me very many opportunities to create content for YouTube. That's something I'd actually like to change, though, in 2023. I want to make more time for YouTube. I've got so many wonderful ideas, but I've had so little time. Here's the thing. Some of those things that have been keeping me away from YouTube are actually going to help me with YouTube. And I hope you stick around because I want to tell you what I've got in mind for 2023. Welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. Once again, I'm Will. So I was saying a moment ago that it's been about 8, almost 9 months since I shared my last video here on this channel. That video was Illuminated W. It was a project that I put together for my art history course. And for those of you who have watched it and might be wondering, I did in fact get an A on that. As a matter of fact, you guys, I got straight A grades in every single course that I took in 2022. That's right, every single course, straight A's. I made the Dean's List honor roll, guys. That is huge. I mean, I'm kind of blown away by that accomplishment, and so forgive me for glowing about that, but I guess my hard work has paid off. I made the honor roll, guys. I did it.
I am too smart. I am too smart. I am too smart. I am too smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-R-T.
So it goes without saying then that school has really been what's been occupying my time this year. I mean, I started in January and went right up until April. From there, I went straight into another course that went right up until August, a little spring-summer course. Then I had a few weeks off in August, but I was busy working out at the cranberry farm. And then school started again in September. Now I'm finally on my little winter break. And then I've got 4 more months to go, starting in January. So it's time. Just finding the time to create content for this channel has been so hard. But, as I said in my intro, all these things that have been keeping me away from YouTube are going to help me with YouTube, especially this year. This year I've taken video and sound courses. So I've picked up skills in new programs that are new to me, like Adobe Premiere Pro. And that's what I'm using to create this video, and I'm going to use for videos going forward because the workflow for me now is so much smoother than my old dinosaur program that I was using before. My brother once said to me that I'd still look like I'm making videos that would have been made 20 years ago. I was like, well, given my limitations, I'm doing the best I can. Well, going forward, I'm going to really sharpen up my video production with Adobe Premiere Pro. I've learned how to do really cool things, and I want to show you guys a little snippet of a video that's coming soon to this channel, something I created for my video and sound class. It's a little project called Lights. Check this out. Kind of a cool beat. Anyway, that's just a little sample. The full video is going to be released here publicly on this channel just as soon as I get the time, which won't be long actually. I've got a few weeks off here for winter break, so very soon you're going to see the rest of that video. Another thing that's actually been very beneficial this year is the stuff I'm learning with regard to web design. Now last year I hand-coded my own website, but this year I've been learning about WordPress, which is so much easier. If you don't want to code, WordPress is the way to go. So I've been using WordPress for building up my new page for Weathered Oak Media. And at this point, I would actually like to take a moment to give a shout out to, hoping I'm pronouncing his name right, Reno DeBoer. He has a channel called Living with Pixels. It's packed with all kinds of really great, helpful videos and tutorials for everything for web design, including Adobe XD, WordPress, and Elementor. My teacher recommended him, and now I'm recommending him to you because his videos are really great. He's got a really nice presentation style that I'm still working on. Um, that's not entirely true, actually. A lot of my instructors and classmates have said I'm a very good presenter, but 8 or 9 months since I've made a YouTube video, I'm a little rusty. So what's the long-term goal? What is my plan for all of this? Well, this channel and the supporting website, I want them to all be sort of my online resume. Something that is a place where I can showcase all the different skills that I've acquired in the last 3 years, as well as my own personal life experiences and the projects that I've worked on over the years. And I think it just would work for me a lot better than just a plain piece of paper resume, you know? Something that puts a face to the name, something that when an employer asks me, what do you do? I can point them to and say, this. This is what I do. These are the things that I know. These are the skills that I have. Where can you use me? That's kind of my goal for this. I also want to entertain. I've always said that I make these videos for fun and not just for popularity, and that does remain true. Although, I'm not gonna lie, it would be kind of cool to see one of those little YouTube plaques on my back wall one day. One can only dream. But for now, it's just a hobby that I do for fun, and it's just a matter of finding the time. I've got a lot of really great ideas, but I just haven't had a whole lot of time. But I'm going to change that. My goal for 2023 is to make the time to grow Weathered Oak Media. And I hope that those of you who are still subscribed to me stick with me for that. And those of you who are watching me for the very first time, I hope that you like what you've seen. And if you do, please go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification button so that when I do find the time, you'll know. Until then, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I hope to see you again sometime.